before Cockney Rebel was formed, long before we had a recording contract. And I wrote it about Marc Bolan, the original mirror freak. I didn't know him then, of course. I just used to go and see T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus Rex that was. This Mark sitting on the stage, used to sit cross-legged on the stage with one of his either of the two conga players. Wonderful, wonderful music, early Tyrannosaurus Rex, Mark's early songs. But then I did get to know him in '75, and for 2 years we became really close friends. And I wrote that about him because he was very vain. Mark, mirror freak, he couldn't pass a mirror without looking into it. We loved him, everyone loved him for it, but he couldn't help himself. We'd be in the street and he'd pass a car with dark windows and go, pass a shop window. There you go. He was always on. They say this is a showbiz expression, always on, meaning he was always Marc Bolan. He'd go out with me, we went to a lot of nightclubs, and I was quite, I wore what we wore in those days. But mostly in the daytime, I dress like a school teacher, so nobody bothers me. But Mark looked like Marc Bolan. Just go to lunch and he'd have his high heels, sparkly sequin jacket, feather boa around his neck, and that hair. So it was always like, you wouldn't be Marc Bolan, would you? You couldn't help it, but we loved him for it. I never told him, we became very close. We spent lots of time together late at night, just the two of us, when his wife was in California and I was single. We used to hang out, do drugs together, ordinary sort of things, you know. One time I went to lunch with him and David Bowie. Bowie was living in a flat, an apartment in Edith Grove, a smart street just around the corner off the King's Road in Chelsea. His manager owned the apartment. David would stay there when he wasn't in other areas. And we went to lunch. And we went to a very smart restaurant on the King's Road, and I looked like a geography teacher. And David was good at hiding it too. He had this spiky blonde hair, but he could hide that. He used to grow a bit of a beard on his downtime. Wasn't a great beard, guys. He was very blonde. It was not a great, successful beard. But he grew a bit of rough stuff, you know. And he wore dark glasses or like frames and a flat cap. So no one knew him. And we came out of this restaurant at about 3 p.m. We'd had a few bottles of wine and a lunch and changed the world. And we were waiting on the curb. We had a driver with a car. It's like yesterday. It's like yesterday. We were standing on the curb waiting for our driver to come around the corner along the road to stop and let us jump in for him to take us back. And as we were standing there was a traffic light, you know, the red, orange and green things, you know. Traffic signal there. And a coach, that's like, you know, what you call a bus, I guess, a long bus. It came to this line right beside us, and it was 3:30 in the afternoon. So what was it full of? It was full of school children. And they were all like 14 and 15-year-old girls. This is 1976. Maybe 75, when I first met him. 75. David was like disguised as I just said. And he's an international superstar at that time. I was quite famous. And looked like a geography teacher. And Bolan was looking like Marc fucking Bolan. So these girls all come to the window, someone spotted him, and they all came rushing to the windows. And they're all shouting, "Marc! Marc!" I'd just been at #1 with Make Me Smile. On telly every week, front covers. David was like Aladdin Sane and fucking world international. They only knew Marc, which is just how he wanted it. We got in the car and he said, "They only recognised me." I don't tell many people that. Totally true. At his funeral, I sat with David Bowie. It was the last time I met David, we weren't friends. And I told him about that. I said, "Tell me, did that actually happen?" I said, "Did that happen? 2 years ago, did that happen?" He went, "Absolutely, that." I got confirmation. Anxious mother, please come home, Dino. I can't believe that's my boy they're talking about. His dreams are in his motorcycle. Swears he's gonna sort them out. He's going barefoot like a man with no name. Gonna break into a bank if he surrendered. Imagine the shame. Someone, anyone, I'd be complete. I could be a star for a week. Across the country, he's been stealing cars, playing cat and mouse like a hero on TV. Shooter's boy, this shotgun baby, running from the law like it's a holiday. He's a good boy in his heart, but a fool. Don't wanna be a fugitive, he'd rather be at home or in school. I just wanna be someone, anyone, but I wanna be a star for a week or two. Just wanna be someone, anyone. Everywhere he reads, give up, Dino. We wanna know, what's this death wish you're talking about? He's cold, he's hungry, he's scared. He's got his bottle on his mind. From this message to get out, I wanna steal